Quick PSA for the DCon drops coming this weekend. It's very important that we as a VeVe community really support these artists, and that doesn't necessarily mean going for the drop if you think it's going to go below retail. Personally, these are very limited drops, so I don't even know what my price predictions are for these right now. Typically, it's still not something that I'm going for, but you can still support the artists in an active way or in just being passive in some sense. But it's important for us, I think, as a community to show some support for these artists in some way and not to have some sort of negative sentiment towards the art and towards the artist mostly when it comes to online chatter, when it comes to if these do go below retail, turning on the artist or whatever that might look like. Even if these do go below retail, they could have a longer term future for them. So it's not like everything that you purchase now is gonna 10x tomorrow and you'll be able to withdraw whatever amount. But my point is that it's important that we show our support to these artists for a few reasons, and I'll get to the most important one right away to not make it seem like this is self-serving as a VeVe community in itself. But first and foremost, there's a human behind these art projects, and it doesn't make sense to negatively attack someone for the art that they've made, or that your drop that you got went below retail because of their art and whatnot. Just remember that there's a human behind these pieces of art that have really put a lot of work and a lot of themselves into each of these pieces, so that's always important to remember. Also, as a community, we want these artists having a good feeling about VeVe when they're done with these drops, and that they're going to bring more art to VeVe as well as more artists, because if they have artist friends that ask them about their experience with their VeVe drops and they say, you know what, the community just ate me alive, it's not worth going through the hassle of going ahead and doing a drop on VeVe because all of the negative comments just got to me, blah blah blah. And that does come with a lot of things, with, you know, coming to a wider stream audience, a mainstream audience, and, you know, getting more eyes towards their art. But if we as a community can rather show support to them, I think that's a better experience, and that's going to be better for the community, for the artists, and for VeVe as well in the future. Art is subjective, and that just means that what you think about the art may not be what the next person thinks about the art, and the next person after that. So it's okay to have an opinion about art, it's just not okay to express that opinion against that artist who's the person behind that art. And if you can choose your words wisely to get your opinion across about the piece of art without being too disrespectful, without being too, I guess, mean, without having a better choice of words at this early in the morning, I think that is important to VeVe, to the community, and to these artists as well. I'm sure lots of people have not liked their art in the past. I'm sure many more people like their art anyways right now, so it's probably something that they've become accustomed to. But if we as a VeVe community can show them their support, show them that we're here to support them and their incredible art that they've got coming on the platform, I think that's the best for every party involved with this, and that's just my PSA.